Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. So if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed as yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Cardi B speaking out on the passing of Ashlee Janae. We're talking about the influencer Ashlee Robinson, who died in Tanzania after she went to Tanzania to celebrate her birthday and her proposal with her fiancé Joe McCann. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because Ashlee Robinson has passed. She passed away in Tanzania. It is said that she was found in a closet hanging from a hanger in the closet, right? And what they're alleging is that Joe found Ashlee, but he did not alert the police. He did not say anything to her family until 11 hours after her passing. It is said that after her passing, he was confused allegedly and didn't know what to do. And it took him 11 hours to come to his senses and to alert the hotel staffers at the hotel that they were staying at. They found, when the staffers came in and the security guard, they found Ashlee unconscious. They took her to the hospital and she was pronounced dead. Now, it is said that Joe and Ashlee, they had a fight while they were there in Tanzania, and they were given separate rooms. Ashlee was found in her room after they had the fight. They arrived in Tanzania on April 3rd of this year, 2026. Ashlee celebrated her birthday on April 5th, and it is said that the family, after Joe reached out to the family and alerted the family about what took place, Ashlee's mom was like, no, ain't no way the information that you're giving to us can be correct, because I spoke to Ashlee on the phone and she was bright, she was bubbly, she was positive about life, she had plans, she had directions, and you know that a mother knows their daughter best. So Ashlee's mom from the get-go was saying, ain't no way her daughter took her own life. And ever since then, the mother has been speaking out. She has been speaking to Joe, asking Joe for more questions, right? But what I've learned is that Joe allegedly sacrificed Ashlee for him to rise up in the crypto world. He invested $200 into a company years ago, and the company blew up and he became a multi-millionaire. And it is said that for you to be a big boss, a big giant in the crypto world, you have to be involved in human sacrifice, allegedly. So, as such, what we believe is that Joe might have taken Ashlee to Tanzania with that intention, because he knows that the resources, the investigation, they're foreigners, it's not going to be a deep dive thing. However, Joe is in for a rude awakening, because everyone worldwide, they're using their platform and they're appealing to the Tanzanian authorities to hold Joe accountable and to ensure that he's properly investigated and no stone is left unturned.
Now, I have an update on the death of model and influencer Ashlee Robinson. She went by Ashlee Janae online. I obtained video of a news conference today in Tanzania in which officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and they are holding his passport while police wait for the postmortem. We have been unable to reach Joe McCann. Now, yesterday I reported on this story. You may recall Robinson was was on vacation of a lifetime in Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania in Africa. She was there to celebrate her 31st birthday with her boyfriend of about a year and a half, according to the family. Joe McCann proposed to her on that trip, but last week, something went terribly wrong. Police say Robinson was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, her parents received a call from McCann saying that something had happened, but they say it was the resort that told them about the death of their child. Again, the new information today, officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and are holding his passport.
Not only that, in these African countries, you know that a white man can pay off everyone to be a shush because the conversion rate is very good. And oftentimes these people, they don't know you. So oftentimes they don't care about you. Now, Cardi B has gotten wind of what has happened to Ashlee, and she is speaking out. And we know Cardi B has always been vocal on the internet. We know she doesn't hold back either. Yes, Cardi B. Yes, she has horrible taste in men. But who better to know when something is fishy than Cardi B? Cardi B, right? So Cardi B made a post on Twitter and she said, you know, this girl did not delete herself. And I believe Cardi B, and we all have been saying that from the get-go. Cardi B, she has her connections when it comes to the world of, magic. If you guys remember, when she separated from Stefan Diggs, a lot of TikTokers were making videos saying that Cardi B is a witch, so no good is going to come to Stefan Diggs because he disrespected Cardi B, and it's going to be downhill for Stefan Diggs, and we did see that for the most part. So with Cardi B coming out now saying that, Janae Ashlee did not delete herself, we had that in our heads the moment we heard the story. And now that Cardi B is saying it, it's like it's a reinforcement to what we believe, that she did not delete herself. Now, since then, her family, they have launched a GoFundMe to raise the necessary funds to go over there to Tanzania and to pressure the authorities to ensure that the right thing is done and the guilty is brought to justice. Now, another thing I came across like a few minutes ago, right? It is said that allegedly what they're saying happened to her and how she died by self-deletion. What they're seeing now is that it's something a lot more than that. Like there was a struggle and something happened during, that struggling, right? So again, everything is pointing back to her fiance, Joe McCann. Now, also what I'm learning is that Joe McCann travel documents have been seized by the Tanzanian authorities. So he is not allowed to leave the country as yet, based on what I'm seeing. I'm going to go back to that report for you guys. But while I'm getting back to it, if you guys remember, Ashlee's publicist called out Joe. She said that before Ashlee's passing, Joe was posting a lot of weird, creepy stuff. And then, immediately after Ashlee's passing, he cleaned his Instagram account and then started posting normal again. So as such, I do believe what the publicist is saying. And what the publicist is saying actually backs up what critics are saying, that he waited 11 hours after she passed before he alerted anyone, allegedly. So what was he doing in that time span? Well, he was meeting with whom he was supposed to meet with. They did whatever they were supposed to do with that girl's body, allegedly, in my opinion. They performed a ritual, in my opinion, right? Allegedly. And then after they did all of that, they had to set the scene, cleaned up whatever mess, double check to ensure that the police could not find anything, and then he had to come up with a story, corroborate a story. And chances are, maybe that is why an argument ensued between the two, because Joe might have had his plans, and in order for Joe to carry out his plans and to execute his plans seamlessly, he had to pick a fight with Ashlee. And maybe he told her something that he knows would be triggering to her, so much so that she would have flipped out. So I believe Joe had played his card correctly, and it went in his favor for the most part. But now we have journalists coming out from all four corners of the earth reporting on this and demanding that the Tanzanian authorities hold Joe accountable. And the last time I checked, I came across a report that has confirmed that Joe's travel documents has been seized by the authorities. So I'm praying that Ashlee's family gets justice, and whoever deleted this girl is held accountable at the highest penalty. There's one thing I'm going to say. If it is a case that this, what happened to Ashlee was in fact done by her fiance, what I would say is that, he don't want to be locked up abroad, but maybe he gets extradited, because you guys know that that can happen as well. But we're going to have to wait and see, because the crime was committed in Tanzania. So normally they're held in the country where the crime is committed. But who knows? Maybe this will open, a bunch of skeleton, in this. Maybe it opens a lot of things that is yet to be uncovered about Joe. Who knows? So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But this is all I have to share in this video with you guys, because listen, it's crazy. I don't think a woman would leave her home country, go all the way to another country to commit self-deletion unless there were prior history of mental health problems. And I'm talking about serious mental health problems. But I stand with Barney B. I do stand with Barney B. I don't believe Ashlee deleted herself. Well, let me know what you guys think, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.